Okay, today I'm going to be talking about the fade route and the jump ball and the face catch, rocket catch, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do it with Richard Rodgers because I'm going to be using the Packers in pretty much all these videos unless I need a specific reason to. So don't think if I don't get many catches in this video that I'm not doing it right or something. I had Richard Rodgers, not Calvin Johnson or someone. So, the first method is you throw a lob pass downfield. I'm not gonna really care about the coverage, and I'm gonna do this a few times. Then here's the other method. You wait 20 yards, you throw a bullet pass. Well, that was I kind of messed. I got hit, so I don't know if we want to count this. Let's do a redo. I'm doing random defense, so yeah, that could be a catch right there. So there's two methods, and I've been doing this for 2 hours trying to find which one's better. Tried all different receivers, and it's been really hard. See, I'm going to try this method again. That probably could have been a touchdown, but I'm going to say it's mostly opinion. Whatever you feel more comfortable with. I'm going to say I'm more comfortable with the lob pass, even though I did get picked off there. I'm using Richard Rodgers. Usually I would only run this with a Kelvin Benjamin or Mike Evans, Vincent Jackson. And you get more chance, and the reason I say I'm more comfortable with that, you get more, if you get overthrows, usually no one gets it. And you get more time to adjust to the pass. You also, I say it's the less chance you can get picked off, even though that's the only pass that got picked off so far. I don't know. I've been running this a little bit longer too, that could be another reason, but this method, if I don't get sacked, I feel like you get, even though, I don't know, you get picked off more doing this one. And maybe that's some user error, but I feel like there's more, you can mess up the usering much more on this version. And there's other versions, but this is my two. No, I'm going to do it again if I don't get sacked. And this is Patrick Pearson, he's on the left side, so decent corner to test this against. And I hate these random blitzes they send, but and I could have been inside a little bit more, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you get less time to adjust. This, do we really want to count? I think there's a linebacker covering them. I don't know what they were doing. I'm just gonna say, even if on a user, you mess up the user on again, I'm picked off, but the user on that version is easier for him to pick it off, I think, but he does have to react much faster, which causes some mess ups, which can cause him to just strafe and stay still, or just completely miss the ball. But I feel like it's much easier to get to the ball because he's usually got the leverage inside. And I've tried this to see if it's just better against man or zone. It's completely random, I'm thinking. It doesn't matter if I do this in or outside this play, this kind of version. I get the same kind of results, and the same for this rocket. And I've tried with, let's say, Randall Cobb. I've tried with Randall Cobb. He's, for some reason, I thought it was going to be way better doing the fast pass, but he's actually better on the lob pass. Because on the rocket catch, the 20-yard pass, some reason he gets no reaction, and Patrick Pearson just pick it up. It goes right to Patrick Pearson if he's above him. It's like too high for him. But the lob version, it'd be like perfectly thrown behind the corner. Again, we're not going to count this one. And the reason I picked Richard Rodgers, he's the best jumping and height and catching traffic out of all the Packers players. Scoreless was close, but he was Richard Rodgers. So that's why I'm kind of liking this one more. But in the red zone, again, you can't do them because unless you have a specific fade. See, like that can happen, but I don't know. It's kind of tough. So I'm gonna move this ball. I'm gonna move it, say the 11-yard line, so you can actually do this fade. Now, instead of the lob version, a lot of people probably already know this. You wait until he hits that mark, and then it's like a jump ball kind of thing. But, and let's say you bullet this immediately. Even if I adjusted, most likely Patrick Pearson would have been there. So if I throw it immediately, well, I'm not gonna do it. See, I like that kind of play. I don't think that was a touchdown, but like if you just bullet this immediately, it usually, like if I didn't even play, I would have caught it, but I know they're playing zone. I'm just gonna keep bulleting it. And that method, depending on what their coverage is, could be good or bad. It's always thrown some reason on the outside when you throw a bullet. Don't know why. But so when you're like near the, if you're 11 and out, you can always throw that back shoulder fade route. So like right now. And that's how you run that in the red zone. Now again, I'm gonna go to the 30-yard line because you technically can't do that one method unless you're 20 yards. So, and there's definitely not 20 yards when you're in the red zone. So, if you're running this kind of route, that's the other thing. The lob pass, you can do this whenever you want. With the other play, you have to be outside the 20 at least. And yeah, I'm not, as you can see, I'm not perfect on the 20-yard bullet, but again, I feel like even, and yeah, I'm not using a great receiver, so that could be a reason. Like you can get that, but like that doesn't always happen. And if I had Randall Cobb there, or any small or bad receiver, a lot of people say this method can work, but I tried it with Cobb and he just did not get any, he wasn't doing any animation, or he's acting like it was an overthrown pass. See, when you do this lob pass, it doesn't matter if it's overthrown, because those players won't react. Sometimes if it's a great player and a user playing, you can sometimes it's picked. It's rarely picked though. Even you want the user sometimes control actually on the lob. And there's the exception. Did get picked. Again, maybe I'll run this with go on the other side of Jordy Nelson. So just to show you don't have height. If you don't have height, I'm going to do the bullet version first. This is Cromartie on that side. I'm going to do it a couple times. So, I mean, it's really opinion. If the receiver is super small, I don't recommend doing the 20-yard pass. If he's okay side, like, let's say Nelson, you could actually do it, but did a little late. But yeah, you can do it then. But like a small receiver, I don't recommend that method. And this this lob version worked for Nelson. That did work. I don't think I was exactly where I wanted to be, but it still worked. You just want to be on inside shoulder. You get picked off there. I'm actually gonna I'm not used to throwing to this side, but like, I'm just showing you right now. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't think I am, but just to say, like, it's kind of opinion. I'm gonna say it's preference, which kind of route you're throwing. I actually like sometimes when the safety is over the top, because you see that like that. Yeah, you still had a chance to catch it. Usually the safety does nothing to help. Again, that was technically a drop. I could have been caught by Nelson. And again, if you have a speed receiver and he's even, it's just low throw lob. You don't have to do either of these techniques. And here's this technique again. Again, I should have been on the inside shoulder, but I'm gonna do it again. But I tried man and zone, see which one was better for either method, and it was like even. I was trying to say maybe I do this, you know, the bullet version on this, you know. I was trying to use both implemented, but I'm just gonna do the lob. You usually get that, especially on one-on-one. And usually I don't do this as a design play. A lot of people actually do, which is whatever. I just do this when I have maybe like 5 wide. He might be my 5th option on the play, and that's why maybe I don't like the bullet method, because you kind of have to know, you can't be like, you kind of have to be looking at him most of the time. But like, if the lob version you can throw whenever, the bullet version you kind of have to look on. Again, most of the time that's what happens when it's overthrown. And again, I'm not using a great jumping spec catch players right now, so I'm just gonna run it a few more times. I think you get the point. It's really even. I mean, I've seen people master both methods. I just like the lob version way better. Again, that's most likely a touchdown if I had my, you know. And here's the bullet method. I mean, you're just always in traffic on that method. The lob method, you're usually close, but you don't, like, again, that was pretty much catching traffic stat they used there, and I dropped it. But sometimes, like there, I mean, you don't get like the big hit collisions usually, unless he does that one-handed catch animation, he gets hit in the back. Otherwise, that method, well, not that, the other one-handed catch, but again, the bullet method, you don't really get that animation that often. See, you're always usually getting hit. That's another reason I'm not fond of the method. The lob was bad on my part, but I'm gonna run this like 3 more times in the lob method. See, if you throw it very early, it's still not bad. 2 more times. Usually I wait like 15, 20 yards. Again, either I don't know, I'm having better placement of the ball. Well, that's my video. Thanks for watching. Bye.